no.
Asuna. Oh. Sure, that works. Ooh, cook. Cook. Close one. Oh, halfway through I realized he could get a ceiling pinch on that. Luckily, I did not work out. Oh, no. Oh, that was actually kind of dangerous. I wanted to pass it, but not like that. I'm going to trust I have enough time for this. He's going to need another touch, right? He's not. Interesting. Bonk. Nice, teammate. I was trying to get a bump, but I didn't think it would work out that well. I wanted to flip and land on the corner. That's all I really cared about. Not yours, I guess. Ooh, bad save. That's okay. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Oh, hello. Spawn, please. That's over. Close. What? Oh no. Wait, I stuck it back? I don't know how I got away with that one. Just trying to pinch that away. Ah, teammate, you got it. How dare you. Like that, maybe? Yeah. I wanted to demo that, but I was like, I don't trust that he's going to get it perfect on target either. That's fine. I'm fast. Ooh. Oh, he didn't chow that. Okay. We're just gonna lob that. Matt L. I'm gonna need a source for that, sir. Where's your bibliography? Why did I jump? Luckily, he telegraphed where he was going to shoot that, but either way. Oh, I just bumped him. Wow. We got away with that one. I don't know how that worked. Being the sun's still out. It's 6:24 in the afternoon. Remember that? I feel like this is like when I've been normally streaming and people are acting like this is so unusual. I feel like I'm being gaslit. All right. Believe it or not, that's a goal. I can't believe that's not butter. Oh, that's a very good pre-flip. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give that to him. Too bad they're still not scoring. Wait. I jinxed it. I was like, ah, it's okay, teammate's got that. I don't know how he didn't get this save. Hold on. Oh, you know what? That's fair. You catch our LCS today? I did. Energy had the longest best of 5 in our LCS history against Foot. They scored arguably the greatest kickoff goal I've ever seen, and yet they, at 0 seconds, and then also ultimately still won the series. Because if there's nothing more energy, it's losing a series in which you pull off a miraculous 0-second goal in the final game of the series. Also, One, the team that is entirely made of CRL players, made top 8. Very proud of them. Oh boy. No, we threw. Crazy. That's just cheese supremacy. It is cheese supremacy. He did score, I think, the game winner. But he missed the corner boost. Just because I'm Latino doesn't mean I'm automatically gaslighting you. Is that a Latino thing? That you gaslight a lot? And now I'm gaslighting you about the fact that Latinos don't gaslight. No. Oh, thank God, you're so selfish. Ooh, I have problems with one of the pronunciations of the player names. Which one? Like, I know Reals is Brazilian, so is that it? Oh, PNDH is panda? I mean, that's how he does. That's how he says it. It's pronounced, so. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of players naming themselves something that isn't phonetically obvious. It's always been a pet peeve of mine for usernames, especially as a caster. It's clearly pendejo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was cooked as soon as he let me get that second touch. I'm going to drop a what a save because they what a saved us in that second goal, and then I'll leave. Tell me I'm wrong. PNDH pendejo. Honestly, it kind of sound... Phonetically, it does make sense with the H. Like, obviously it's the J-O, but like the... I think I'm gonna tweet that at Seb. Yo, what's goody? Hey, Preston. How you doing, Luke Turner? We hit a double tap in OT to win our first game of the day. Clearly, today is the day we go 900 MMR up. If we don't end as rank 1 and 2s at the end of this sesh, then it's all for nothing. Oh! Not gonna lie, I was trying to get in the way of... the guy going for the save. I didn't actually mean to prey flip into the back pass. What? Wait. I went to the mid boost because I was like, oh, that guy's gonna steal it upon his landing, and then he didn't, and then the other guy landed, and instead of going forward, he went for the mid boost that then I went to. Not gonna lie, he kind of gave it away on that first touch, but I waited too long to go. If I went earlier, that would have been fine. Remember when you get 800k reskeets? Reskeets. I think I just got bumped into the demo. I don't think I've ever seen a pool shot demo like that. I was waiting too long to like see like through the traffic there. Might be a goal. Very much gonna be a goal. All right, on for it. What's Trill? How's it? Bracken Jimbo? Well, Trill is a player in APAC, I think. For RLCS. Any Trill fans in chat? Gonna spend the night or two with my uncle. Stay up until at least 3, finna be lit. We do like the fun uncle, allowing you to stay up late. Some native taco speak. That is true. I do say that a lot. Don't need a boost to make a save, chat. Those are really annoying to play on trumpet. Eh. I'll wait until Sheep weighs in. He's the true wind instrument. Well, actually, no. Trumpets, they're brass. They're not. What? Look at this! Oh! That is a flip reset waterfall double. That actually might be the filthiest, like, random goal I've seen in a minute. That was so smooth. Even the other team was saying, nice shot. They're like, oh my God. Oh no, they're so intimidated now. It bounced, doesn't count. I think that counts. Is a waterfall double. AKA, if the ball hits the very top of the ceiling, right where the back wall meets the ceiling, it hits the lip, so like the curve, and it goes straight down, like touching the wall, basically. Incredibly harder angle to incredibly hard angle to read, so I call it a waterfall because it comes straight down. I just wanted to be like him. Oh my God, I was positioned wrong on that. Not gonna lie, I also didn't expect this second guy to come in and double commit out of this aerial. I was like, Leo doesn't have a touch on this, then Cobra comes in behind him. I was like, oh, hold on. Thank you. Bumped that guy specifically so we wouldn't have to deal with that in court. That was good awareness by Oop. Also, if they hit anywhere else, that would have been a save, but unfortunately it perfectly top cornered. Hey, Road Rage. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna flick that high. Yeah, you would miss that.
How goes it, Taco Man?
Bruh. Tactical bong rip, tier 2, 60 months. Sheesh. I kind of wish he left that, but honestly, he's been cooking, so. Take that. Going to right tack. Waiting back about a potential job that I'm getting. Also Kyle Binks. Howdy. Hopefully everyone will attack. Haven't seen you in a bit. And TB. Everyone's popping in. Okay, bumped him a little bit. Wait, what? Where's he getting boost? Decided to shoot that because he stayed back, but he was like not really greatly centered on that, so I was like, that could probably work out. Let's not get 50'd here. Nice. Surgery? Hopefully she's been okay. Got a new car? What car? That's fine. Don't get 50. Nice. Man. I'm just getting out. This could be bad, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Wait, what a foul. What? How did he get away with this? 20K miles on it, paid 6K down. 20K miles in 2023. That's good. I have a little Kia Rio, 2022 with 45 on it, and I was happy with that. I'm not a fan of manual, but I mean, if you can drive it, you can go for it. Hey, Flicks, we're doing all right. We have all wins today so far, so we're just trying to keep that up. But glad you can put 6K down on it. Always nice to be able to actually like put a solid down, decrease that monthly payment. Although monthly payments are kind of annoying with cars because it's like, it feels like you put like, I'll put 6K down. It's like, all right, your monthly payment is $270. Okay, can I put another 1,000 down? Yes, your monthly payment is now $2 cheaper. They're like, oh, well, kind of hoped it was more than that, but okay. No! Dude, he saved my bonk. That was meant to be a forward touch on Fort. Fist my bonk. Fellow Project Hail Mary enjoyer in the chat. Nice first touch. You got 50? He does not. Put in an open space. I don't think Haley can catch that super clean. Thank protocol. Hump day. Hey, Lilo. I mean, I would argue it's not hump day, but you know, you go by a different calendar, I remember. Nice shot, teammate. I would argue it's definitively not hump day. I watched it the second time yesterday night. Honestly, I was like blown away that I was like, it was that like emotional of a through line. I was really happy with it's always good when I have like, I'm going through feels. Also kind of cool to have a movie, maybe not cool like about time, but it's just like, it's fun to also have like a movie that's like so hopeful and inspiring, but there's no actual like romantic love in the entire movie, which I thought was kind of a cool touch. It's just like the togetherness of like mankind and like platonic friendship instead, which I really enjoyed. Like I love Interstellar, but by far my least favorite part is, well, love transcends 4 dimensions, and it's just like, okay, buddy. We're capable of perceiving love across time. Well, yeah, because it's an emotion. Okay. Like, what do you mean? Like that stuff is always the stuff that really bothered me. I'm like, this is such like a weird plot point. But the rest of the movie's so good that I don't really mind, but like that is the one part I really hate. So I like how this one is just like, yeah, we're trying to save the world here. And also, you know, I have like a deep friendship with this alien. Spoiler, I guess. Oh. What media is being discussed? Project Hail Mary? Oh. I knew you might have hit it further, but I was not sure if he actually was committing to that. Nice. Haven't seen that either. Should fix that. Very good movie. I don't really know how I'd place it. In terms of space sci-fi, definitely in my top 3. Really, really enjoyed it. I will say though, and I don't mean this as an insult. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle to rewatch certain movies. And I feel like I don't know if I'll be able to rewatch Project Hail Mary. I think there's some movies that I have seen that are legitimately insane, and they're some of my favorites, but like I can't match the experience the first time I watched it. Because for me, there's a movie that I think a lot of people have forgotten about because it's just not really like a super wide acclaimed blockbuster, but still very good. There Will Be Blood is an absurdly good movie. Like arguably like might be the most like blown away I've been at like watching a character act a part out before. And yet, to this day, I've not ever really felt the need to rewatch it because I was like, I don't know if I can really match that first time watching that movie. But that's just me. And I feel like Project Hail Mary was kind of like that for me as well. Like, I really enjoyed it, but something about it, I'm like, I can't really rewatch it the same way. I could watch like a Nolan movie again. Won a few Oscars. Oh no, it did. Yeah. I mean, because it was absurd. It was very good. I still put it up there with like the best, like character transformation from start to finish that I can remember watching. Like Daniel Day-Lewis plays a character that is like so like you can see problematic in the beginning, but then he's like an actual goblin, like a demon in the end. It's really fun to watch. Also, Paul Dano has never put in a bad performance in anything he's ever acted in. Another person who definitely deserves some flowers because he's always in great projects. And he plays like a perfect, like sniveling weasel of a character in that movie as well. Paul Dano is someone I don't understand. People don't like understand. Like he gets cast and stuff. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, why is this guy? And just like, dude, like this guy is one of the best like supporting actors in like every movie he gets put in. I can talk about that pre-jump from the other team. I honestly didn't even pay attention to it. Nice, teammate. 7 pinging using fiber? No, I live in Dallas, and central servers are in Dallas, so. I am using fiber, but it's also, we're in Dallas. Buddy. Haley, 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 Haley. No, I'm gonna scoop that near side and go behind him. And yet that still gets through. Let's go, nice shot. I guess technically it did work in the way I wanted it to, just slower. I wanted to hit it behind him on the near side so I would have an open shot for the follow-up, but I actually did not realize that still worked, even though I missed. I don't know how you turn around that fast and still get the demo, but okay. Haley. No, I didn't steal that corner in time. Oh, that's just in. What the? Oh my God, Orange team, are you okay? Did he just AFK? Bro turned upfield and bumped his teammate. Oh, wow. Okay, I was about to say. Are you AI? No, of course I am not AI. That is so funny. You are absolutely right to suggest that I might be AI, though. It is a common problem within YouTube Shorts creators. Nope. Cabra, maybe. Haley, you got it. Oh! Yeah, this is 100% grass-fed, non-GMO, human-created content. Hey, Riffy. How you doing? Uh-oh. Oh, almost saved that, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of lit. The hardest part of this was just making sure I don't drive directly into Cabra on that aerial. I was like, that should be wide open. I'm gonna say I got it, just to free jump this. Oh no, whoops. I tried to wave dash in a different direction. Farm a demo real quick. Nice. How long have you played Rocket League? I mean, in terms of actual play hours, I don't know, 10K? I have 15K in this game, but I'm also a coach and commentator, so I don't know like how much that hours is actually playing the game. I'm not gonna lie, I was not trying to score there. I actually was trying to 50 him because he was taking too long, but then he just didn't go, so I was like, oh, well. You are a loser, you don't deserve the time. Damn, these two opponents are actually flaming the crap out of each other right now. Also, stat patter, 4 goals. I don't care how many mistakes I've made, says the guy. Can you say this is Rocket League? I just did by reading your question. So that's the worst part about reading off someone asking that, because by reading it, I therefore have said it. lawyered. Alright, let's bleed down this clock. Is that Mini Cooper? Matt, you've been gone for a while. That thing got yeeted. It is no longer my car. It was damaged beyond repair. I have now slowly been able to move into a Kia Rio. It's a fun little car. I will say the tank is a little low, small. What's that story? I don't know. It just all of a sudden started acting up, and I took a peek under the hood and started doing a bit more digging, and then eventually it got to a point where it's like, oh, you just need to replace this one thing. And then that one thing turned into another thing. And then that one thing turned into another thing. And that thing turned into another thing, and then suddenly they were like, it's gonna cost you like an insane amount of money to repair this. And I'm like, well, RIP. So I was working in sales within security, so like enterprise level security systems. I got laid off from that about 3 weeks ago. So unfortunately, no longer working there. Currently rocking the unemployed life, always fun. Oh. Whoa, what the heck? I went for the... No, he's done. Bumped. But never mind. Go. Oh boy. Sure. Yeah, so we have maybe a lead for a job. Problem is, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, let me set you up with introduce you to the manager of the team you're gonna be working on, and you guys can chat about the job. And I'm like, awesome. And this guy has just been like borderline unreachable via email the past like couple days. He like has responded, he knows it's in his inbox, but every time I try to set up a call with him, he's just like not responsive, and it's been really bothering me, because it's like, dude, like, I understand you're busy, but like, I need money. So can we just talk about whether or not this position works for me? It would probably also be like a pay raise too, so I'm kind of I'm trying to be polite, but at the same time, I'm trying not to double email, but it's fundamentally impossible if they're gonna ego my email about setting up a time, or like, oh, you know, what are you available this week, or whatever, or blah, blah, blah. I have another contact that introduced me to him, so I'm probably just gonna text her again and be like, hey, sorry to keep bothering you, but like, I physically cannot get him to answer his phone. Part of the issue is also trying to schedule an email or something when we're not on the same Outlook or Teams or something, you know? Oh. Cool flick. I do like the 180 flick. It's a fun inversion of expectations. Okay. Sick boost grab, bud. Oh, that was not the catch I wanted. Hey, Kev. You had a very long day on that broadcast yesterday. Both you and St. Clair. That was a day at the office. Felt the wrath of WVU. I don't want to talk about it, dude. That was insane. That was like actually insane to witness. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the Akron one in pieces. Genuinely zero idea what happened there. WVU's puking, but the Akron one was actually just like, Bass was losing his mind. I remember he was watching. He's like, "What is going on?" What do you do as sales? You sell things. You talk to customers and try to see if they want to buy something. Oof, teammate, unfortunately, this is not working. So to Coach Nick, I'm not worried about Nats. I wouldn't worry either. I mean, you guys went to game 5 against WVU, which is the quote-unquote better team. And the Akron one was your first series of the day, so. I think that was just like, I think Akron's a very good team, but again, this is the definition of like in CRL, any team that has one good series is going to play, can beat any other team. Like, there's no longer anyone who's truly untouchable in CRL, which is exactly why I think CRL is gonna have, the LCQ is gonna have insane upsets in it, just because people are going to come in and play a team that just plays 40 minutes straight of like the best Rocket League of their life. Barris did Barris things. Barris said they were number 4 in the nation, and now Bass this week has them at number 1, and honestly, I don't even argue with it too much. I put him as 3 because I still think there's like room to grow. And Northwood also only lost. Oh. No, dude! I almost got away with that. Talking about long durations, Energy Foot was the longest best of 5 in RLCS history yet. Ooh. Yep. Energy also did my favorite Energy thing, score one of the most amazing best of, 0-second goals to force OT, and then ultimately lose the series. W and Akron Blue have very similar styles. I mean, they're fast, they're really mechanical, like, it doesn't, honestly, it's frustrating because, like, Akron Blue has potential to be so good. Like, Milio was making it pretty deep in RLCS, also just very good player within all the Akron Glue LAN rosters and all that. And Bullseye, obviously, and 5UP are capable of incredibly good play, how it is. I know Akron on the back end was saying that the switch to Patty was actually like made by like a less like coach and admin decision. No, teammate. Teammates gotta stop panicking on this. You have 100 boost and you're freaking out. Like, why are you? I don't understand why people don't take angles on stuff like that. Like, if you are you coming from an angle, at least you have an option there. Instead, you're just standing still and you have to dodge the demo and get back around it. Like, good 50. Ooh, I was hoping he'd fake that corner. I just went the corner. Bad. Made by the players, yep. Dude, this guy's a wet paper towel when it comes to his defensive wall. Why are you chasing this? Bro's act like he could tell what's about to happen. There's 3 players in the crowd. I waited because he waited. Cringe. Don't go. Thank you. Oh. Nickel for every time I have 2 nickels. Yeah, that's exactly what I tweeted about that. I need to stop playing like these guys are faster. Or actually, we're getting to like a decent rank now. Dude, I just want boost! Papaya, go! He's giving it up! Thank you. Ooh. God forbid you go on the rebound. Ugh. Nice shot. Okay, cool. Ooh. I saw something crazy on Twitter. Shout out Ballant for being historic. What did you see that was crazy? Ooh. Go. Nah, go away. The one touch I need you to not get. No. Papaya, I need you to be castrated. I need you to be sterilized. I'm playing for like the most dominant 50 possible, and you double commit on a redirect on an air dribble. What are we doing? Buddy, I need to get out of this rank specifically because of this. And you're not making it easy. Oh my God. This. We're not gonna message anything. We're not gonna message anything on that. Christ almighty, dude. I can hit the gym every once in a while, but no one's strong enough to lift that dead weight. What's up, been a while? Hey, Marva. Hopefully everything's going all right. We're just trying to get out of GC22s because it is the most soul-sucking experience of my life. We're on a good win streak, so I'm trying not to let it tilt me, but it's always frustrating to give up goals that are like entirely avoidable, you know? So in the back half of 2025, a Valkyrie was applying to a pro player and jokingly said, investing in this post now when you get canceled in 8 months, 7 days, and 11 minutes was here first, 8 months, 7 It's 48 minutes later, the player was still year-long ban riot for toxicity contact. Wait, I do remember saying that. Someone was saying, like, this might be the greatest prediction of all time. I was just thinking about yesterday, dude, and I was gonna join if you stream again. Hey, we're glad to see you pop back in. Oh, I'm sorry, teammate. I didn't realize you were actually posted up on that. I was gonna hit off the corner, and then I realized he was like chilling. The fake. Wait. Rigged. That's insane. That is insane. How do they get away with that? Oh my God. All right, 37 play exactly in any amount of time. That's gonna be the new trend every time, though. Someone's gonna start tweeting stuff like that. Like, can't wait for you to cancel, blah blah blah, blah. And all it takes is one to bang. I think what makes that prediction even better is that if that was already a meme, it wouldn't be funny. But like the fact that out of nowhere he decided to give it exact length of time. Oh, sorry, Scout. Just popped in to see you're okay. Well, hopefully you're doing all right, Marva. I'm doing all right. We're unemployed, but you know, we'll figure it out. Things work out. Yay! Good offense. Like, it would be gobsmacked if we got it within a week, completely taken back, somehow sniped the day, but within an hour. Yeah, within an hour is legitimately insane. Can you imagine the, like, time travel accusations if he actually nailed it, like, exactly? least obvious time traveler. I just don't understand how our rotations are this slow. Like, it's been like 9 minutes since that ball lobbed up in the corner. We still don't have something back. Bro, they Etsy witched him. Now a savant because of it. Out of everything they could have time travel for, someone chose someone's downfall on Twitter. I've seen more ridiculous abuses of power. The only drama on Twitter I've been subjected to without my knowledge is, or without my consent, is the CTHULU streamer guy who's like been cheating on his girlfriend with like 9,000 different women. It's funny though, because like half the time, it's also like kind of the funny part, because it's like, I think women should speak out, obviously, if something horrible like that is happening with a guy. But the thing is, like, some of the women are at this point are just like, yeah, listen, I had a bad experience with him. I went with him to a hotel and we had sex. And then later I realized, actually, I think he's kind of a jerk. And I'm like, is that really something worth telling your side of the story? You just had sex with a guy and that's it? Like, I don't know, man. That doesn't really seem like a huge issue here. I tried to slow that down for 50, it didn't work. It's fine. I just need to stop seeing that. Dude, it's everywhere. It's every 6 posts. I thought dude was gonna be like a K-pop model or something, but he's just like kind of like a regular looking dude. So I'm like, you know what, good for you. The weird thing is like, I don't even think the accusations are like that he did anything horrific. It was just that he cheated on his girlfriend, which like, yeah, it's bad, but like, why are we canceling this guy for something like that? Like, yeah, he should definitely get crap for it, but people are acting. I thought he like was like, I don't know, like murdering children or something like that, like based on how people were talking about it on the timeline. Not saying that cheating is okay, but I'm just, I was kind of blown away with it. I'm like, that's it? Like, I thought this guy was like actively like involved in serial murder. Not the losing streak, chat. Cringe. There are some things in gaming that I think Twitter's pretty good at subsectioning people into like topics they like, but I think every once in a while there's just like an overarching. I don't know how they do it, but I almost feel like part of it is like they do like an umbrella suggestion where it's like you have certain things that you really like Rocket League, and you get a lot of RLCS and Rocket League content, but that is under the umbrella in like the overall data structure of like gaming. And so every once in a while you'll see like, oh, Val, oop, COD, oop, blah, 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 just like another thing. And because so many people are tweeting about this one dude, I think inevitably it just kind of breaks containment, and then it's under the gaming umbrella that you start to see that. I'm getting inundated with the Rossini drama in Fallout. I mean, that one, I will say, like, yes, I agree that like a lot of the hatred fundamentally is because she's a woman, but I think we should not let it take away from the fact that it's still really effed up. Also on the top of the fact that apparently there's like some speculation that she could have been like being used as an in-between between Vrabel and players that he's trying to recruit, basically as a way to like contact them and manufacture a deal. She was also a voter on the Coach of the Year and MVP, I think, voting, which is kind of biased because Vrabel was up for Coach of the Year, and then also Drake May was a candidate for MVP. So yeah, but I will say the fact that it's going to be very upsetting that Pats fans want to support their team, but they're consistently doing shady nonsense. Robert Kraft getting hand jobs in a massage parlor or whatever. Then you got or whatever that story was. And then finally you have like the new look Patriots getting to the Super Bowl in their second year of their rebuild with Vrabel. And he preaches accountability and making sure you guys are blah, blah, blah. And then he's caught in an extramarital affair. Like, dude, come on, buddy. Gotta be painful. Dun dun. Kyle, thank you for the $5. How you doing? Yeah, the Rossini drama needs to... I don't know. There's a larger story there beyond just like, oh, look at this reporter having sex with a coach or whatever, having an affair. It's like the fact that, no, that reporter has been out and about for a while. I found it kind of crazy, though, that like those pictures were apparently off of a private detective, a private investigator that the husband of her hired to suspect, because I think he was trying to prepare for divorce proceedings and probably wanted to verify that she was cheating. And then people were like, I can't believe he's airing her dirty laundry. I'm like, dude, if someone cheated on me with a head coach. Also, after apparently, like, there's a bunch of interview clips of her, like, kind of making fun of her husband. Or like, oh, I've been on so many trips and seen some crazy stuff while traveling. I keep that for my husband, haha. And I'm like, dude, if that was like my whole reputation in the scene, if I was the husband, I would 100% be like, oh yeah, I'm releasing these pictures. I'm gonna sell. Like, he made a bag. He sold them to like front page or like page 6 or whatever for like $42,000 or something like that. I'm like, hell yeah. Get divorced from your cheating wife and make $40,000 for free. Ah! That was so easy. I thought he was gonna deflect it though. Scary getting. I mean, he just followed them to Sedona. They were at like a private resort together. Sure. Dude, these guys are so delayed on these aerials. That's fine. Luckily, Angel jumps. I don't think it was the husband who did it. I think it was Vrabel's wife. No. Like, it's been confirmed that the husband, I'm fairly certain, hired a PI. Like, I think the pictures that came out were from the PI he hired. Granted, I say it's been verified. I don't remember where that was tweeted. I just remember someone tweeted it pretty authoritatively. So I'm like, honestly, if that is true, cool. If it's also Vrabel's wife, also very cool. I do wonder if he has her under a prenup, and therefore she was like, well, if I just divorce him for no reason, then... Because most prenups, I think, come with a stipulation that, like, if the person cheats on them, then the prenup doesn't count. I need the lightest touch on that. Yeah, I think most prenups have like an infidelity clause. That's probably what she's going for, to be like, all right, well, if I'm gonna divorce this guy, I don't want to go away with nothing. What a save, dude. Yeah, I didn't know who the woman was, so I knew Vrabel. At least that's how they framed it when selling the pictures. Oh. Interesting. Then again, I wouldn't know who Diana... I didn't know who she was before this, because I don't watch enough sports media to, like, recognize her name or something, so... I guess that's fair. I need my teammate to be a bit more, like, predictive on this stuff. Like, I'm about to hit a double tap in the middle with no one back, and he's, like, waiting for a rebound. I'm like, buddy, like, you think I'm gonna miss that? Like, it's gonna go middle. Might not go in, but it's definitely gonna go middle. And then the ball goes middle, and he's like, I am in the other half of the field. It's like, why? Dude, I am, like, this is insane. I got, like, 4 straight wins and 2s, and then since then, I've just been getting the heaviest teammates I've ever seen. Thank you for abandoning. Holy. I'm causing the loss. No, you're definitely not causing the loss. I'm gonna Q dodge that though. I don't know. The past like 3 or 4 games have all been like horrific choice of like actually trying to dive in on something, and it makes me want to scream. Oh wait, I got a code the other day. I want to see what hitbox it is. Yeah, I get sent this by Epic. I'll give you 5 seconds to steal it. Oh. Yay. The pizza delivery truck. Hey, Taco, there's a keyword search. Yeah. Gotta forget how many freaking cars are in this game. All right. They really should group these. I don't understand why they don't. Would you be mad? Eh. What hitbox is this car? Hitbox plugin. Octane on. Oh. It might be an Octane. The hitbox kind of falls off in the back end, so. Actually, I don't know. Let's see if it changes if I change to currently equipped car. It's not a hitbox. Oh, it's not an Octane. Is it a Merc? Oh, it's a Merc hitbox again. God damn it, dude. All right, well, we'll play with it a little. I don't know, this obsession with making this... This could easily be an Octane if you just locked in. God, this car feels terrible in the air, I'm not gonna lie. This car actively feels slower to turn with. Nope, didn't think he beat him. Okay. Are we okay, Elon? Nice pass. Had to focus up a little bit. Well, also the bit, Kyle, with giving them 5 seconds is that it's already on a 5 second. It's already on like a 10-second delay. So by the time you guys see it, I've already put it in, basically. So it's like physically impossible unless I literally left it there for like 30 seconds. Nice. From an angle, the pizza. Oh no! Oh, we are cooking them off these rebounds. Holy. Cooking! Yes, Elon. Okay, we'll grab some pads. I thought I could rescue that. I was not sure what Elon was trying to do there. I think he like tried to get a cute touch and then he didn't do that. And I was like, okay, he'll back pass it. And they didn't. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll take it off you. I didn't expect him to actually just like sit there with it. I didn't have to chow that though in the first place. That's fine. All right, I think I bumped him. Just kidding, he's gonna have a flip on that. That's a very good play by that guy. That's a very good play. Granted, we probably should have still had it saved that. I think he was afraid he was gonna get bumped, but you gotta go at least. No, please no. Thank you. Can I, please? Oh my god. Oh, I hate those types of 50s. Okay, take that across. I will say with the Diana Rossini stuff, one of the craziest things is like people going back and finding all like the random evidence and one-off like out of context clips of mentioning her in Vrabel. There's like an NFL on CBS report where they were just like, man, Diana, how does she always get that insider information from about Vrabel and the Patriots? And I'm just like, I wonder if that was like half like the guy actually remarking that she always has a scoop with the Patriots versus like a guy probably knowing tongue-in-cheek like she knows for a reason. That'd be a crazy subtweet. What? Great chow by that guy, holy. Hey, Bass. Is that RLCS day one caster Bass? Good job today. Historic day. You got to cast, or cast in quotes, the Foot NRG match. Wow, I love getting farmed off kickoffs. Huge fan. All right, I'm for it. Surely no way that we're gonna start this game so well and then instantly give away all these goals, right? Ooh, thank God. I tried to slow that one down, and unfortunately I slowed down so much I couldn't get the dish. Bumper cars, yep. Hitting swoopy. Dude, thank you. Frowsy, gotta run, have a great stream. Thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry that my Twitch does not have an alert for that, apparently. I did not see that come in. Love you, Frowsy. Glad your kid is also already hitting clips. Just had a little redirect earlier in the week. Nice. Oh! Yeah, welcome in, guys. We are currently 1-0 with the pizza delivery truck. Shout out Epic for the code. Actually, don't know what decals comes with this. Oh, I don't have the pizza delivery engine, though. Is there a new Toy Story coming out, or am I just like out of the loop? That was a cut. Wow, that was weird. Flip canceled. What the heck was he? Wait, what car did I just demo? That guy has 6 spoiler on. What was that car? That looked like a Fennec, but it wasn't. I can't tell. It's got a huge spoiler on it. Is it the Fennec alt? No, it's some other car. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Jump. Fake that. And then cut. And then you demo. Or not. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Okay, this is an ugly game. I don't know how this is working, but I'll take it. Bonk. Wait. No! I waited a little bit. Nice, Luchito. Yes, Luchito. Nah, it was kind of a desperate touch. I was like, I didn't really have the momentum to make that pre-flip work, if anything. Let's get over here. You're gonna take your time, get bumped. You're gonna flick me? Good pass. Honestly, I thought that was a little too far, so I wasn't too worried. Luckily, that's a pretty easy save. Just kidding, Luchito, you slowed down. Cringe. Oh, man. What happened here? He rotated in. I hate that. I hate everything about that. I think you just got to rotate near post on that and then play off the rebound. If you rotate straight back to goal, or even worse, slide across the middle, you have no opportunity to help out, in my opinion. That's why I don't like those plays. Stay still so I can see what car you're driving. Oh. Trying to give him time to get a bump for it. Oh. No bounce out. There's just simply no way, dude. That was a bad read by me, but Luchito pauses there. I'm like, if you just back up into that, that's fine. I don't understand the point of killing your momentum if you're not going to chow. Especially at low boost. Like, momentum is all you have for speed. Sorry, buddy, I stole your boost. Just got to extend it past that first guy. We'll leave that. Nice shot. Okay, there we go. We're so back. Honestly, probably could have bumped Dizzy, but I didn't want to. Like, I'm like, that's already a hard shot. I didn't want to, like, cloud the screen. Nice. I'm gonna play that a bit more near post. Oh, that was an angle. Dude, this guy's a sniper on the small side. What the heck? Look at this. I didn't even know if he flipped into that. He just had a clean read. He was behind the ball, too. What? Are we gonna double this? Or not? Let's hit it. Oh wait, this is the Merc. I can't hit it up when I go for it. I keep forgetting that. That is one aspect of the Merc hitbox I always hate, is that every shot you take goes kind of forward instead of up. So when you try to like lob the ball or get underneath it, it's actually very like specific timing you have to operate off of. Brother, how many bumps do I need to give you? Lucido doesn't want maybe to be happy, dude. You don't need boost. You literally don't need boost. Nice. Okay. Eldritch Gods require more bumps. Fair. Okay, I was like, you are not getting that fuck off middle, at the very least. The advantage of this card being our Merc hitbox, that the hitbox is absolutely massive, so. Okay, we were able to pull through on that one. My god, this is an ugly game at times. Nice little stat pad at the end. How you doing, Zig? How's your Friday? I keep thinking it's Saturday, I don't know why. Ever since I dropped to, got re-signed by Team Unemployment. I've been kind of out of it dates-wise. I just got the most spammer friend request on Discord I've ever seen. Sorry, Invader. I had Alt-Tab. Also, only about a matter of time before I ran into Diego. Oh wait, this is a different Diego. Turtle demo? Something you haven't seen? Nice cut, Invaders. You were not even aiming for me. I just ran right into you. It's cringe. All right. Oh, I hate accidentally getting demoed. My least favorite thing. Like if someone's aiming for me on the demo, that's fine. But when someone like I know just blatantly whiffs, then it's always kind of tough. Good pass. I be doing. I'm fully in that world. I've been out of work for a while, so the only thing something like saying it's Friday. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's irritating. I think honestly I'm getting a little irritable day to day. I've noticed because I've been actively contacted about a position. And all I need to do is just talk to the manager of the team, like AK who I'm working under, but they just will not get back to me. And because we're not like both up. Uh-oh, that's a hissy fit. And because we're not on the same like teams or calendar or whatever, they keep just saying, oh, I'll call you on this date. And I keep being like, okay, do you want to throw something on the calendar? And then there's no response. And then the day comes and then I don't hear anything. And I ping them like, hey, you still available? No response. And now I'm kind of in that like waiting for a response territory, and I'm just like, dude, can we just like get this out of the way, dude? Like if you don't need me anymore, that's fine. If you do though, like I don't want to have to just keep like poking you and poking you and poking you when I'm like waiting for a job potentially. That's the most irritating part about it, is just not knowing like what's the next step or what I can even achieve with this position until I actually talk to the dude. And I have another contact. She's the one that actually like emailed me out of the blue and said, hey, I'm so sorry to hear that you got let go of your last job. I was just reaching out to ask for you. But honestly, like I like working with you as like partners, like because I would use their company when I was at my old job. They're like, so we have an inside sales job that's open. Do you want to, it's like, do you want to talk to the person? I can intro you to the manager. And I'm like, I would love that. And then ever since then, I'm like, I'm not here. And so I feel kind of bad because I don't want to have to keep like emailing my contact, but it's kind of like, yo, listen, like you have the team's ability to just DM them real quick, or you can text their number. Like, can you please just do that again? I've already asked her for this once, and she poked her, and that's what got him to respond the first time. But I'm like, I don't like how I have to, you know, I don't want to have to keep involving her when in reality it's not her team. So she's like, doesn't need to be involved in this. But it's really tilting me. Especially because, like, theoretically, if he's so busy, maybe hiring one more person is necessary. So therefore, I can help take stuff off his plate so he wouldn't be as busy. Cough, cough, cough. It's like, maybe hire me? They can't talk once I have a bad feeling about that. It's a good company, I will say. Like, I think they're a company that's expanding pretty quickly because their business is starting to boom a bit. So I think it's more so just a thing of like, they've always been a small business and now they're getting into like a medium-sized business and now they're like scaling. So that's why I'm trying to get involved, because I'm like, this is a company that is only going to do better as the years go on, in my opinion, because of the industry that they're in. And I'm just kind of worried because I kind of understand, like, if the manager is struggling to get availability, it's probably because he's wearing multiple hats, and that's why he's hiring people underneath him. But that's also why it's irritating, because I'm like, dude, listen, like, if you're this busy and you need support, I can provide that support, but we need to talk first. And he seemed enthusiastic about it, so. Like, in the first talk, the first email, he was literally just like, hey, nice to meet you, man. Like, I would love to talk. How about next week? Like, I'm just out of the office, so blah. I think he just put a date that's a little too out there. Because he said that to me on Friday. He's like, oh, I'm out of the office Monday, Tuesday, but I can talk Wednesday. Oh, I didn't realize it was a handoff, my bad. And then he's just like, whoa, 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 no need for all that. Oh, what the? Please don't get reset on, thank you. Let's flick that a little different. Nice, 50 teammate. On the scene, this person would be your manager? Yeah, but the thing is like, that's why I'm not super worried about like his response time, because I think he's just understaffed. Based on like what I know about the company, I think he's just understaffed, so he's taking on a lot, and that's kind of why I'm not trying to push my luck with it, but I kind of want to email being like, hey, listen, like, I don't know your calendar, but like, if you just had like the thing is like, if he had like a when to meet, I would love to use that. In his signature, he doesn't have like a when to meet or I know Zoom makes like or a Calendly or whatever. Like, if he just had one of those, it'd be a lot easier because I could just schedule something with him, like a 30-minute sesh. Because I don't think I really need that much for like this interview. I haven't, not to read into things, it feels more like a vibe check, just to see like, okay, are you like baseline competent, and are you like not a psychopath? That would be hard to work with. So I'm just like, yeah, I just want to be an ability to do that so we can start talking about next steps. Especially because, you know, my rent's going to be due and I have some money saved up, but really not a lot at all. Like, it's going to be very, very bad if I hit that new month and I haven't been able to find a prospect. Oh. LMAO. Nice. Hey, prospect, did you? One of those just to make it official Jason deal? Kinda. Like, basically, like, when I talked to my contact, she was basically like, hey, would you be interested in this kind of role? Which makes me feel like they have an opening and they just like me, so they were like, okay, let's just get you in there. But the thing is that she doesn't have the power to do that. She's channel sales, and this guy is inside sales manager. So they're like related, but not really. So with him, it's more so just like hey, he has to sign off on it because you're gonna be working underneath him. And I'm like, okay. The issue with that then is that I have to talk to him, and he's very hard to reach right now. He's going through like an insanely busy period. It's also April, where a lot of their clientele are starting to do budget planning. So this is pretty hefty time for like closing certain deals. So I think that's part of why he's so busy. He's probably talking to like 7, 8, 9, maybe more than that, of different contacts and follow-up meetings. So I kind of understand why he's not available. Dude. So that's why I'm giving it a little grace. Because ordinarily I would be like, this is a red flag, this is a red flag, this is a red flag. But also, counterpoint, I need a job, and this job would pay pretty well. Nice, Invader. Yeah, that's what's kind of putting me in a bad mood lately, because it's like I'm less motivated to search for other jobs because I've been basically told this in the bag, but the thing is, it's not official until I got a letter and I get an offer. So I'm just kind of like I don't want to act like it's in the bag, but nice finish, Invader. Touch points dragging on, crazy frustrating. And it's especially frustrating because his email doesn't have his phone number on it, from what I can tell. And I'm like, at this point, I would have literally just texted him and been like, hey, sorry about that. Some people frown on that, but like low-key, it's like, I will always respond to every text message. I definitely don't respond to every message. Or just like any semblance of touch point. I don't know, man. Worst predicting boost spawn after the indicator. No, low-key, it's funny because like I know like as it turns white, it's about to spawn, but for some reason my brain is like too reliant on the boost spawn anymore. Howdy, partner. How you doing, String? Also, the other element of this is my cousin apparently has a bunch of connections and she wants me to send her resume. She's like a decade older than me, and she's been working in a bunch of different weird kind of consulting firms. So she's like, I have pretty good relationships, a lot of like CEOs of different companies. So like potentially I could hook you up with something if you have a good enough resume and I can put in a good word for you, which with people that I have very good relationships with. So I'm like, okay, well, that's promising, but just gotta, you know, take it the one step at a time. Also in the background, this is the most boring game ever. Diego has been losing his mind the past 2 games. Oh. All right, free hat trick. $69, by the way. Connections are huge. Yep. I went 300 apps. No, I want to say it was like 350, around there. 350 apps last time before I got a job, and it was literally just off a referral. So that's how it is. It's also very fun to log into Twitter and see all these posts about people also not being able to find a job and then also, you know, struggling to do all this nonsense. My least favorite is this dude posting. I don't know if it was rage bait or whatever, but there's a dude who was just complaining about this job he got where he's like, ugh. Like, I don't know where people live, but there's the amount of people who are like, man, I got an 80K job and it's just barely enough to live on. And I'm like, dude, honestly, I could live, like, subsistence living, I could live off easily 35K a year. I could definitely make that work, especially with YouTube and everything else on top of that. I can make 35K work. You know, assuming I don't have YouTube or all that stuff, I can make 45K work. The fact that people are living in a place where they can't make 80K work is puzzling to me, I'm not gonna lie. Well, they're just like, yeah, that's like barely getting by. And then they detail their expenses and they're like, yeah, my rent is $2,700 a month. I'm like, well, there's your problem. You don't need to live in a $2,700. Well, no, but I live in this city. And then they name like Cincinnati as their thing. And I'm like, all right, buddy, you're definitely living in like the most luxurious Cincinnati apartment possible, dude. There's no way the only thing you can find in a good neighborhood is $2,700. Imagine graduating college. I live so far below my means. I would rather live below my means. That's honestly what I'm planning to do if I ever get a job that's like paying me very well. I'm not going to be buying a bunch of expensive stuff. I'm just going to be paying down debt like a psycho. Would you be so expensive? I mean, that is true. Hey, OJ. Been a while, OJ. A lot of people who haven't been here in a bit. Wow, almost crazy pre-flip there. Oh, that's sauce. What's a high-level player like you doing in a rank like this? Strong feelings about New Jersey. I think the thing is, growing up in New York, I really liked it, but my parents were always complaining about the taxes, and then I grew up and I started looking at the state taxes, and I was like, I'm like, I don't know why I would ever live in New York State anymore. That shit is insane. Same with New Jersey to a certain extent. But also, I'm the guy from New York State that also can never fathom living in New York City. New York City is so incredibly crowded. If you chop the population in half, it'd be fine. It's just way too dense. I see you're in the blinding car. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Connecticut's kind of high, but it's a nice place to live. Yeah, I mean, the Northeast isn't bad. I would say the weather I'm not gonna miss. I enjoy Texas, to be honest. It's just, you know, not the most walkable, I will say. Dallas is like a concrete, when people say concrete jungle, Dallas is like, literally you can't get anywhere without a car. It's kind of nightmarish. Did you not catch that glitch? The blinding car? Did this car have an error in it? No, there's good quality life, but it ain't cheap. No, not at all. I mean, I remember that growing up, is that was constantly a thing. The downside of, I guess, living in Texas long term is that the property taxes, because the state is like so like anti everything else tax, they rely on property tax to make up for it, and they will tax you into the ground if you own a home here. I remember when I first moved here, I was talking to an Uber driver, and he was just like, he's like, yeah, I just moved here. He's like, oh God, did you buy a house? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, thank God, brother, don't do it. I was like, okay. Oh. Being 7th player of hell? Yeah, it's not bad. There's definitely some very hot days, but it's, honestly, for the most part, it's pretty good. I think Dallas weather, like North Texas and Dallas is pretty good. I know Fort Worth is starting to gain popularity because it's like adjacent to Dallas, but it's like a smaller city, so therefore it's not as hectic. %, humidity. Houston is right. I would never live in Houston, personally. I can't stand it. The same way Louisiana is like completely off. I mean, also when I was choosing where to live, when I went full-time content, people were like, oh, you want to go to Florida? They have 0% state tax. I'm like, dude, you could not pay me. Florida could give me a housing credit for free rent, and I would still never live there. Post-COVID housing prices are insanity. I mean, yes. Pizza Planet. Hey, Poyo. God, we're so low rank, dude. It's crazy. Gotta get it up. We're playing all right tonight, though. I require sustenance BRB. I've learned actually, and I don't know what it is, but like I actually play infinitely better. I play infinitely better on stream. I've noticed if I eat actually like kind of like under eat for the stream. If I just eat like something like I don't know how else to describe it. Like, you know, you guys remember like making a Chef Boyardee can of like ravioli or something? Quick little 300, 400 calories. I feel like that is like the perfect amount for stream. And then when I get on, I play a lot better. I've been doing the past week, and my streams have definitely been getting like way better play style. I think it's something about like if I eat a larger meal, I feel almost like heavy, and then you get into the game and you're like, ooh. Eating a lot makes people sleepy. Well, I mean, I still let it digest a little bit, but it's still just like a little too much, I think. Oh. Just let them go for the pinch there. Gonna rush this. Wanna play game twos? No. I don't play with anybody I don't know. Oh, that's just a rule of my stream. You can grab that. Oh, he dusted me. Holy crap, I didn't even hear him up. Rocket League continues to have 0 surround sound. Okay. Alright, got a brief deflection on that. I don't know if you have that. You do not. And that's a goal on port. Gonna double blinker and then follow it forward. What the heck is double blinker? Same reasons as Thanksgiving comas for everyone. I was playing Tryptophan. It was mostly just because everyone overeats. I mean, that's... I'm sure Tryptophan helps to a certain extent, but... It's also, I feel so lied to. Everyone was like, I'm gonna not eat anything until Thanksgiving dinner, and then I can just stuff my face, and it'll be great. And it's like, but that's not how it works. When you undereat the whole day, your stomach shrinks, and therefore you're able to eat less. So you're actually, you're playing yourself. I didn't even get faked. Bro said analyze that one. I didn't even get faked on that play. My teammate is the one that got bumped, and then he got faked, and then he's like, yeah, analyze that. Okay, well, cool. Oh, he chowed that. That was actually certifiably psychotic, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, teammate peeks on this. Reset. Nice. Sorry if you said something about my situation. You said something about my situation. I was supposed to hang with a girl right now, and she's with a friend, and I assume we aren't hanging out. It pisses you off? Why? Why are you in... If I can play devil's advocate, why do you feel entitled to hang out with her? You said you're supposed to hang out with her. Did you check with her to say if you're hanging out, or is she just with a friend and maybe she's waiting for you to check in? Not gonna lie, I thought I had a little bit more boost there. I don't know what happened. Team, you gotta go. Thank you. Ah, hate that. Teammate, did you just go to the corner and then still get beat to the goal? So I had to message her because she literally said we were going to today last night. I mean, okay. Well, what'd she respond with? It's irritating. I need him to spike that in the ceiling. Instead he like went for the soft touch. Unfortunately, Zogu is carrying the shit out of, or Dip is carrying the shit out of Zogu, but he does get one hit. I'm confused why this guy's trying to trash talk me. Like, are analysts known for being insane at the game? Like, hello? That was a heavy nose down on that. Zogo started feeling insane. Well, people just like to trash talk, I guess, but it's just so funny to, like, he sees an analyst tag and he's like, stop trying to put yourself in a TikTok edit. This is the most like 12-year-old coded like response though, I'm not gonna lie. Very cool. All right, good fake. They're likely just dumb. They're not dumb. They're literally just children. It's like it's very middle school coded. These plays. We just trying to have fun, buddy. Yeah, huh? Ah. Dr. Scrolls with one pad. Uh-oh, and they lose the kickoff. All right. I wanted to catch that. Bounce is a little more brutal than I thought it would be. Open shot. Ah, no boost. That's fine. Okay, no problem. Wow, that's really embarrassing. Yeah, you better leave the match, Zogu. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, shout out teammate. I should have shouted him out after that. Well, that's good. That's a short. That's a fun one. He left so quick. Of course he did, dude. He threw 3 goals in like 40 seconds. I guess that game is actually getting a TikTok edit. Dude, that's actually the craziest. I've never seen someone set up their own demise on a clip before like that. We love a clip with a storyline, chat. It's the best type of short. Bro, as soon as his teammate failed that one clear, he was already hovering over the abandoned game thing. He was like, yeah, it's Jover. Also, I mean, I'm not a fan of players deliberately trash talking, and then when they're called out, hey, why are you being a dick? They're like, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, no, you're trying to trash talk. That's not the same. Like, yeah, maybe they could just be having fun with trash talking, but it's like you could have fun by just spamming or talking to each other weird or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the point of like deliberately trying to be mean. Again, like, it's not a huge deal. Just I hate when people don't own it. Like, say it with your whole chest. It's almost like pansy shit whenever people are actively just going out of their way to be like, oh, no, I don't, I'm not trying to be mean. It's like, dude, yeah, you are. Just admit it. Just be like, hey, yeah, well, you know, toughen up or whatever. I'd respect them more if they were internally consistent. All right. We just banter, though. Oh, Spinnin', you were not even in our zip code, my bad. Third-person pathway, Meeks go. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, they're in a duo queue. That's my. They are not looking at me for a pass. They're only looking at each other. Yeah, Schrodinger's jackass is my favorite type of thing. I'm just joking as long as it benefits me socially. The same as that kid on the YouTube yesterday who was just like trying to call me autistic or whatever. And I was like, explain to me like I'm 5 why that's funny. And he was like, oh, well, it's a joke though. I'm like, is it though? I think you're just trying to, you know, cyberbully people. Which, you know, you gotta try harder than that. Nice goal. But it's just like, I don't know, man. Like when kids come in and say 6'7" and brain rot stuff, I know that's like them just citing a meme because they think it's funny and they want to try to joke in a stream. But when people come in and just like actively just drop a slur or a swear word or say something really explicit, and then they're like, dude, it's just a joke. I'm like, no, that's not a joke. Because the other thing that people are saying, those are jokes. You're just being a dick and then realizing like, oh, but my manner of being funny is being really cruel to other people. And it's like, okay, that's not really something I want to associate with then. Teammate serve it up. Yeah, he was peeking. Fun fact, this is also a Merc hitbox, the SpongeBob car. Don't know. God dang it. I'm sorry, Kyle. Yeah, I have to. I plugged it into my thing, but I didn't actually hit save. I remember physically typing in the new goal, but I didn't save it. I didn't push to get. Halfway through, I realized I'm actually better off not touching that. Okay, teammate was up for that. Ah! Fuck. Got it? Oh, you don't, I got it. All right, we're good. Oh, my bad. I realized that was a Merc, so I couldn't pop it and double jump it like you could with a Octane or Fennec. Those random limitations you remember with a car halfway through. Boost, 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 boost. Take that. Oh. Could hit that further, but it actually works out better that way. No, I hit that near post on 4. Close up. Fell off the car a little bit. Oh. Ooh. Dyson him. Dyson vacuum. All right. There we go. Jonah goal updated. It's lit. FC Coca-Cola? I don't know if that's permitted via international copyright laws. Run, it's Godzilla! Actually, due to international copyright laws, it looks like him, but it is not. Sure. We briefly had 6-7 boost chat, just wanted you to know that. What in the lag was that? Anyone see that? US East server. Dude, I'm just trying to hit it near post. Oh my god. Cat, buddy. You over-rotated, dude. The moment you get back in time to protect that near post, you slow down, because then the shot can go behind you and you can still get it. But the moment you over-rotate, then you're covering only the near post, and then that's when you get absolutely balled on. I can't believe you got away with that touch. All right, he gave it away. He's got no boost. Catch that. Click, click. Nice. I was about to say, I'm like, if we hit that post again, I'm gonna cry in a shot. That shot was straight in the sun. Yeah, exactly. It was like, it would look like perfect, and then just like, ding. But I think it was going in and then suddenly deflected to the corner as well. Like, it was a very late deflection. No. Here, get that mid boost. Dude, you're so fucking mid! Ugh! I dodged the demo twice and I still was slightly too far in to get the save. If I just accelerated slightly faster on this shot, that would have been fine. If I boosted around the turn, that would have been fine. Oh, oops. Did he miss? I don't think my teammate got that. I think he just straight missed. Interesting. That's not good. Oh, of course that saved and I hit the post, so my recovery's off. I wonder if they're gonna go for an air dribble bump, I say, against the team that only does that. What a shock! What a shock! What a shock! What a shock! Ugh, that's so stupid, dude. Worst part is Cat kind of played into that for no reason. I don't know why he's slowing down. Like, if he just went on the back wall, that would have been perfectly fine. But instead he like went into the goal. All right, that works. We got it back! This feels very much like one of these guys is carrying the other. I feel like Shox is the player I saw Shocks, and I was like, wait, is that Shock, like the XRLCS player? But it's not. He would also have his tag in. Nice pass. All right, cool. We're getting it back. 2 can play off those kickoff shenanigans. Whoop. All right, let's just not give these guys a counter because they're always going to go for an ADB, so or a bump. I'm just going to pop that one high to give us time. I wanted to boot that. Didn't work out. Yeah, I was like, I don't think you're getting that. He almost recovered off of it. Only hit that one deep just because that guy was super far away and I could tell he was not on good boost. So I was like, let me just try to throw that one in a dangerous area. Luckily that worked out. That's a very rough bounce. Yes, love under hitting it. Oh, oops, wow, I had 0 momentum on that. I tried to get a different touch. Shocks, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And he did it, man. Literally the only player that is keeping this team alive. Holy shit, dude. And I gave it right away to him. Why? Why am I like this? All right. Literally just have to not allow Shocks to have a one-on-one because he has beaten Cat, I think, every single time, so. Oh. Yes, let's keep hitting it right into his direction. Actually, yeah, halfway through, I'm like, Shocks is definitely not on that. Yes, Cat, nice. Double, easy double, easy double, easy double. Ooh, nice, well done. He was running out of boost, and I thought he over-adjusted a little bit. I was like, ah, no. Because I saw him pull back. I was like, ah, you're really far to the left on that. But nope, just wide enough. Literally just Shocks at 976 points, his teammate with 100. This feels like this other guy, Pinkman or whatever his name is definitely like 150 MMR below his teammate. He's just very slow, that's all it is. Bonk. I'm like, I'm either getting the ball or you, so. Own goal? Oh, I was like, dude, that's actually a really rough setup. Unfortunately, Chevy can't go for a bump because he has the ball. He's trying to find a way to get it up so Shocks can take over. We're gonna fake that. Oh, okay. I knew he'd go for the bump, but I didn't know if he'd slow down. Nice Cat, well done. Oh, nice job. Wow, I don't know why he's not channeling that. Okay, I was super hoping for the team pinch right into their own goal. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that could be my fastest forced own goal of all time. It was balanced team effort. All right, I'm gonna say Pinkman is about 100 MMR. No, I'm gonna say 125 MMR below Shocks. Bro, was a 632. Wow, what a smurf. That was definitely not a gold. That was just straight up like a dude on a new account. Very cringe. He's definitely lower ranked though, but definitely not like a gold. Good job, beat-ups. Wow, that was a stupid one, but I need an extension. And I'm like, the backflip will cancel, get it to me. Fair pass. No. Should I hit that more to the side? That's okay. Or should have. Double? Close one. Teammate, are you okay? I gotta reset off that. Oh, I couldn't beat him on the race there. We're gonna near post that. Good job, teammate. Pikmin's all tracker looks pretty damn sus. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Stuff like that is always really sussy when you're playing in a duo queue with a guy who's infinitely better than you. Nice speed-ups. Oh, okay. Tried to take away that one angle, but over-adjusted. Ooh, love the part of going to the corners to the boost and then missing the boost. I'm gonna kind of rush this. Yeah, because I was like, they're probably gonna want to keep it close. They're not gonna rush that. Pap that forward, buy some time. I'll give him that mid boost. I can rush that. Ah, a little greedy on that, not gonna lie. P-dubs, go back to goal. Works. I'm sure you've been undefeated this whole time. Honestly, ever since we switched to the pizza delivery truck, I don't... Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, dude. I think we lost once. You did miss a really funny dude getting into a game with me and beating me and my teammate, and it was 4-1, I think. And he kept dropping like, analyze this, wow, have you analyzed it yet? And my teammate goes, bro, chill. Stop trying to put yourself in a TikTok edit. And he goes, dude, I don't even have TikTok. And then we end up scoring at 0 seconds, then beating him in overtime. So I'm like, wow, that's gonna be hilariously a TikTok edit, so. So, legitimately excellent self-own right there. Get a reset. Close one, doesn't even need one. Nice, nice shot. Yeah, that one is going to be an elite edit, I'm sure. That's fine. And if you guys are a lower rank and trying to get up rank, it's because you're not using code the Danger Taco in the Fortnite and Rocket League item shop. Ooh, that was slow. Ah. Off corner, right in? No. Taki uses Twitch for subliminal messaging, has me having tacos on Tuesday, uses pizza delivery trucks to the house, orders pizza. Again, it is not Tuesday, but okay. Then again, everyone knows sports, it's all about selling food. Yeah, honestly, sports teams are completely kept up by concessions. Merch sales, ticket sales, that means nothing. It is entirely off that. It's like a movie theater. I'm out on Tuesday? Yeah, buddy. This whole week you've been screwing up your dates. And today, crazy enough, I'm having pizza. That is crazy. You're insane for that. I'm more riffing on the Uber Eats commercials. Oh, right. Dude, don't mess with me. I know it's Sunday. Bless your heart. I don't know why I tried to turn on that. Yeah. Hell yeah, Barry. Why did I accelerate into that? Such a puzzling decision by me. Nice. Plus your heart hits so hard as a southerner. No worse insult. I mean, I think it's like kind of funny because it's like, I think I view it almost as like, that is like the southern version of a oh honey, like as a northerner. Where it's like, it's meant to be kind of sweet and endearing, but ultimately it's like, I'm condescending to you. How did you, hold on, I'll read your question in a sec. What? Oh, teammate didn't flag it, okay. How did you learn to do your first air dribble? So fun fact, you practice and then you do it. Okay. Hey, teammate. Oh, yeah. Oh, a little too spicy on that one. Okay, I was like, I sense he's probably going to go low on that because he's not setting up any kind of acceleration or catch. No, Barry, no! Oof, buddy. Your last back. You can't be diving in on something like that. Ah, good demo, teammate. I'm sorry. I was about to say, I'm like, these guys for not been. No! Nope. No, dude, the boost spawn. Second or so away. It can be sweet and endearing. Well, most of the time it's like a condescending thing. That's the thing. I think it's entirely based on the situation and who you're dealing with. Hilarious, I still think we get back in that. Wide. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need to help out my teammate a bit more. He's kind of scaring me with how many times in a 1v1 he's like taking like a light touch or something, or he's playing for like an angle to 50, and I'm like, buddy, you do not have that angle. Nice. Nice. No, dude, it's open shot. Cringe. tried to brake check. Good job. When I was folding the dishes, we've all been there. This is a Merc. A lot of Merc propaganda lately. Nice save. Get that 100, nice. I remember joking with my cousin a while back though that they got these like Tupperware containers for their kids when they were little that were like collapsible Tupperware that you can like make into like a weird bento box thing, and I'm like, wait, you literally can fold your dishes. Does he get some propaganda infer that there's also amateur ganda? Yeah. But in the right context, he might have just told me to off myself. I was I ate something that disagreed with me the previous day or something. That was a rough day, yes. Amateur paganda? Propaganda? Propaganda, amateur ganda. Yeah, I'm not a pro propagander, I'm a semi-pro. I misspelled the fake word. Listen, if you're gonna fake a word, fake it right. Bonk. P-Dubs just simply does not want to touch it. Yeah, that made me spit on my tea in protest. I've been tempted to do that on stream for the bit, but I'm kind of afraid because my mic is right in front of me, and also I have a pretty decent keyboard as well, so I'm like, I don't want to like do that for a bit and then find out I broke my mic. $400 bit better be the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. Insane recovery by Velo. No, P-Dubs is pretty solid. I don't really mind them. My only issue is just the occasional touch where I'm like, okay, by time, and then it's just like a touch that goes somewhere like that. But for the most part, they're pretty good. Wow, what a terrible one. Anyway. JC Lone's allergic to winning in my experience, yes. Bro said want to save, I agree, yeah, it was very clear that I was setting up a reset because I screwed up that first touch, but whatever. Pizza delivery van supremacy chat. Flop it, flop it, flop it, flop it. See, that's exactly what I need you to not do when I have 0 boost on the backboard. Anyway. If I'm not overly attentive to the useless tiny things, how I ever neglect the major important things? I don't know if those are connected, but okay. Lila is destined to grow up to be the worst micromanager you've ever seen in your life. Or the best, question mark? Worst as a person in terms of job responsibilities and specifically being a micromanager, the best. What a save, I'm not gonna lie. Intentionally can't see the forest for the trees. No, that was an open goal. That's insane that you got that boost. I could have sworn that was about to spawn, but I guess not. It's okay, very easy read for you. This Velo dude is not gonna lie, he's kind of sick. I hate Velo. He gets these lightest little touches. Wait, what? Dude, Velo's so good, dude. He's like perfectly reads every chow. That would have been better if you missed, but okay. Let's just assume GC Lonely is insanely slow. Oh, wow. What a surprise. Oh, playing his shot and he doesn't actually hit the shot on Fort. Holy hard carry, dude. Ugh. PW's using absolutely no boost in this entire play, is actively rage baiting me. What the? I jumped into the wall and I just got 50'd by the ball. Never had that happen before. Yeah, it's also what I remember about Dubai Chocolate is that it was named to basically like take over SEU search results that were cutting into news stories about certain yikes things. You have 100 boost, love when you just watch it anyway. Sometimes people don't want to win. But it's good. Well, at least their massive propaganda to suppress horrible human rights abuses is delicious. As I went for that, I realized my teammate was in the far corner, and it's like, yeah, that's what fucking happens, buddy. You don't rotate like an idiot. Anyway. Bro's casually sitting on the goal line like he's doing anything. I don't really know what he was expecting would happen there. Again, sometimes you lose games simply because you're like, surely my teammate is in the only position that would be horrible, and then you realize, oh, wait. Oh, I'll try to hit around him. Bruh. He'd have been mean to bump me either. That's the cringe part. Sorry, teammate. Wasn't sure if you kept going. Oh. Have you young cousin same family? We stare into the abyss stares back. At least I've got chocolate. Yes. Oh no, it's a robot! Someone with a season 1 SSL tag is using a bot. Oh no. I can tell because it doesn't pass, but it sure loves to ball chase. Ah! Jumped early. I'd be depressed too if I had to use a bot. Yeah, at this point he's just probably paying to boost things or something. Or sell the account. I think it's like one of these bots that's trained only on 1v1 that they bought to play 2v2, because it always kind of confuses me when these bots just completely ignore me in every way and then just kind of drive around randomly, and I'm like, oh, it's because they genuinely don't know how to rotate. They're just moving as if it's a 1v1. Just like Checkers food propaganda? Yes. Want a PvE game as a nail biter? PvE. Love how my teammate trails my kickoff and just watches. Is it a bot? I can't actually tell, dude. He's missing all the obvious, very easy bot saves. So you take that bot. What? I got too good of a touch. Clearly that has to be a goal, right? All right, good. RIP to that guy on the bot team yesterday that was trash talking me while he was trying to tell me how to play, when I'm like, dude, you are literally using a robot to play for you. There's no way you're coaching me right now. They can play 10 different bots yesterday. They were all kinds of out and about. It is kind of funny to see how variable the bot skill level is. You know who's balling out based on the guys doing quad resets and or quad resets and like chained wave dashes or whatever. It's like, oh, that guy's dropping $60 a month on that thing. Just straight up chasing me. I remember when win traders were so problematic that you'd have like people in top 100 lobbies that legitimately like could barely drive straight. I remember being on Flitz's stream, and when he was playing one, he was literally like losing his mind. He's like, dude, it's insane that this guy can barely even move like his controller stick, and I'm having to play him against Chronic and like Mota or whatever on an NA Central server. Erich, 68 months, almost to the funny number. Yeah, my favorite is the players trying to act like they're not botting when they're typing something in the quick chat while they're currently driving around. And I'm like, ah, yes, you know how that works? How you have both hands on a controller while also being able to have two of them fully on the keyboard typing. How do you figure out how to air dribble to start? I'm in gold. Fun fact, if you're in gold, you should not be focusing on air dribbling at all. That's my hot take. Hi, Veggie. Ah, yes, a casual 1800. Bot. If you're in gold, you should be learning how to do basic aerials and power shotting. Stop trying to learn how to air dribble. You don't need to know how to do that. And in fact, trying to practice that much on it is going to make you lose everything else. All right, now we're against the bot. Wait, this is a different bot. No, it's the same one. Nice. When win trading was so bad, people with 3K MMR. Oh, yeah. Guys swinging with their huge feet. Entirely possible. This bot is so, like, unadapted to twos that we might actually be able to beat them just based on playing off their double commits. It also doesn't manage boost super well. It, like, dives in on everything regardless of how much boost it has, I've noticed. Like, if it has an aerial to make with 40 boost, it will always use all of its boost just to get to that one aerial. And it's like, you could have just not gone and then, I don't know, gotten boost. That was a incredibly weird one. That praise again, like any touch on that, and it just kind of rebounded perfectly. I was like, oh. Defense of that being a bot, some mistakes or moves. No, well, apparently the bots are, there's a new feature that people have programmed in where like they can add like an error rate in reads or something, where it's like a bit more human, that therefore you get reported less often. I think it's literally just like a ban evasion type thing. I don't know, it's just aerialing way too in a straight line and ball chasing way too much to be a human, in my opinion. Some of the 50 selection makes me do wonder, though. Messed up a wall dash kind of badly. I've not seen it mess up any wall dashes, necessarily. Who's botting.com? I mean, go for it. I mean, they're just a period, unfortunately, so it's gonna be kind of hard to find this place. It's a 1900, or it's like an 1800 player right now, so I don't know. Player playing like this, that's 1800 while just chasing absolutely everything in the world. It just feels a little like you even watch like pro players play twos. That's not how they play. Even the best twos players in the world do not play like this. They don't ball chase this heavy. God damn it! What a horrible touch. Man, I thought I got underneath it a bit more so I could lift it to the corner, and in fact, I did not. So, I honestly probably just air dribbled that. Take 2 touches. Oof. Sorry, buddy. Bit too at me there. My bad. Wait. Danger target just like normal? Yes. All right, I don't really know. Oh, fuck, dude, praise rotated right down the middle, and then right as they went to the corner, he went out. Right as I looked at him, he went away. So I was like, why are you not there in the middle? And it's because he went left right as I looked away. Horrible timing. That was so unfortunate. Bruh. Dude. Kill me, dude. That's so unfortunate, dude. He has like literally like one more pad than me. And so he's able to beat me over the top on that. Again, though, that's a double that has to go in. I'm kind of rushing this way too much. But that's unfortunate. Bots win again. That was a horrible chow by me. I'm not going to pretend like that was made better by a bot or not. That was just really rough, kind of rush challenge. It's especially sad because I was kicking the shit out of Bossarina all day. That was my first loss against him. Man. Oh well. I'm going to Q dot to that bot though. That's second straight game with him. Fuck. Going to a farmer's market tomorrow. Be fun. I hope they have fudge. I've never been to a farmer's market that didn't have like some kind of like confectionery place or like salesman. I just really want fudge. Unable to retrieve that replay. Cannot who's botting it. Oh. Well, I can try downloading it. And we can see. Okay, upload replay. Oh god, they're not sorted by date. Details. $417. They say no one's a bot. All right, well that's a very yikes way to play then. Crazy that people just play like that then. No, not Papaya. How am I still with him? I've gone up like 70 MMR since last time we played. There's no way this guy's also gone up a plus 70 today. No, you're too slow. Or too short. You jumped right over him for the demo. I got just pure power there. Papaya driving straight past that really threw me through a loop. I was like, wait, hold on. Just little broccoli can turn off their brain. I mean, it's not even turning off your brain. You're just like completely ignoring everything else in the game. You're just arrowing for everything no matter what. You're chasing it no matter what. You're bumping your teammate off the ball because you want it more. Just like, how are we still playing like this? Especially it's like when I have like 100 boost facing the ball and they have 30 and they're just trying to hit me off. I'm like, are you actually just that aggressive that you don't want to even pay attention to where my positioning is? Okay, we got really lucky on that one. Oh my god, not lucky enough. You're about to get flicked so hard. You gotta chill. Thank you. Pi, your fucking timing is so shit, dude. Why are you turning around as the ball is going off the sidewall? Keep driving. That's a chow. But no, he turns around as it bounces. They're not ready for that. Just go. Flick now, flick now, flick now, flick now, flick now, flick now, flick now. Okay, ooh, wow, he got away with that. Okay, that's one back. This is the guy I lost with on Beckwith Night, like an hour and a half ago. And every goal was just him watching the ball roll in or rotating way too far back or taking 9 minutes to make a decision. And I'm just like, dude, just go, please, I'm begging you. He nearly just peeked out of his mind on that, I'm not gonna lie. If he saved that, oh my God. Okay, but he can do that. So I guess, yeah, it makes sense he's up here in this rank, whatever. Whatever, dude. I will say if I lose this game, I am going to get off for now because I have to drive over to a buddy's place. Because we're going to that farmer's market later. Or tomorrow. Sure. Oh, wow! The worst possible bounce. Perfectly out and up. That was like actually a really good read for me, but I didn't anticipate that being so perfectly floated. It's okay, Pi, just flick it, nice. Oh, he went. Ah, good bump. Okay, Papaya. Yeah, kind of ballsy move. Luckily, Pi won't commit on this, right? Nice. I was like, as long as they're going to throw it away. Oh, what a touch. I'm just not going to touch that and get the boost. Bump him, just bump. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, ooh. Ooh, the slow kickoff, not gonna lie, kind of elite. If he missed, though, it would have been hilarious. I can't believe that worked as cleanly as it did. And they tried the exact same kickoff. It's wild. And that's what you get, King Papaya. Getting a hat trick. My gosh. Will they try it again? Will they try the Spanish? Oh, he bonked me just slightly off path. Oh, throwable? I did not expect him to turn for that. I saw him come back. Well, they've been doing kickoff shenanigans. I'm literally just not gonna go. All right, cool. Redemption! Ah! Okay, one more. Actually, you know what? That was a redemption game. That was a good one. All right, bye, everyone. I'm gonna call it there. We won with a teammate that we lost with pretty irritatingly earlier, so I'm gonna call that as best as it's gonna get. I think we will end up going... We're 1704 right now. That's a plus 70 grind on today, so we'll take that. Peace out, everybody. I'm gonna go enjoy a farmer's market and then maybe pick up some takeout. A very small snack of a takeout, little $10 order. Anyway, peace. Mwah.